I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Mike, and we're unboxing life with Mike and Sarah. And right behind us is Franklin, the shuttle bus. Let's go take your tour on the inside of our bus. And then once you step into the bus, you'll be welcome to our dinette area, which is amazing because this actually can be taken out, pushed down, and turned into a second bed. Right here we do have the TV that's connected to all the game systems, and it's even connected to the front radio up ahead. So if I'm driving for a long period of time, Sarah can watch a movie, she can relax. Then right above me is our projector. The beautiful projector screen. We set it up right here, right on top of the fridge, or right here, and plug it right into our power outlet. And we have everything right there for us. Underneath is all our storage. So this is our storage department for all the electronics. You lift it up and you'll be able to see everything from our Vicrton unit to our MPTT Plus charge controller, which is 60 amps. Then over here, we have our storage for all our winter clothes, all our sweatshirts, whenever it gets cold at night. All right, one of my favorite parts of the build is my electronic storage cabinet. So right inside here, we have everything from my game systems, my PS4, my Xbox One, anything videography wise. I do videography part-time, so I do have all my stuff right here. Up in front here is these are all our travels we've been to so far. We've been traveling on the road for almost 3 months now. So these are all our stops, all the amazing people that we met along the way. And then right behind here is kind of like Sarah's storage for her earring business that she does. Of our bus build is our kitchen. As you know, I feel like that's everyone's favorite part. We always try to make sure to have as much countertop space as we possibly could in this build. So we have this stove that we actually turned, so that way it's only a 2-burner like that. Then we have our sink area, which is awesome. It's a deep well sink, and we also have this cool thing. It is actually, you push it down and the water shoots up out of it to clean all your glassware, which is super simple, really easy to use. Over here we do have our water filtration system, so it filters the water so we have drinkable water, nice and cold. So we have our propane water tank right here. It is tankless, works amazing. Never had an issue with it. Then one of our, we call this our junk drawer, but it's actually pretty well organized. Some people are jealous. Anything galore of candy you can find in there. And then up here is my favorite part. It's all our upper cabinet storage, which uses all these pistons. That way they stay open on you. And we have lights on the inside and lights underneath. So at nighttime, we'll be able to see our stuff. Push up outlet. So then that way, all we have to do is go underneath here, grab our blender, set it up, perfect, power. It's that simple. A lot of people come in here and they can't believe we have almost a house-sized fridge. So if you open it up, you can see this freezer is about the size of most bus builds fridges. And then the fridge down below, it's filled, it's stocked. You have everything that you need here and more. So we have tons of leftovers, which is amazing in our build. So, I mean, it runs off 12 volts, so we have no issues at all with electricity with it. Only about 100 watts an hour. We have about 600 watts of solar panels. So that's 200 watts each, and we have about 3 panels up there. And then underneath, we only have one battery at the moment of 200 amps. We want to get another 200 amps, so that way it makes it to a 400 amp battery system. Then on the other side of the bus, we'll have our shower. Runs off hot water again. You just turn on the propane water heater. We have our full shower. It's tiled on one wall, and then you have the FRP boards on the other sides. It's nice, it's simple. We have our hair, body, and conditioner compartment, and then of course we have our portable toilet, so whenever we want to take a nice long shower, we just take it out, put the mat out, and jump on in. A max air fan, almost every build I've ever seen, they install them. It's super easy to install, runs off the 12 volt system, barely draws anything really. I think at max power draws maybe 30 watts. We love it. And then of course, as you can see, this whole place, it kind of looks like an upside down boat sometimes of all the planks of wood that we have in here. So these are all our pine pieces of wood. They're about, I'd say, 5.5 wide by about 8 or 9 feet long. They're the hardest thing that we really installed on our bus. So we even had it come down and then loop onto the wall. And then this whole front area, of course, is covered in it as well.
Welcome to the bedroom. So over here we have a full-length mirror, And behind it we have some storage, and we have the diesel heater down here. And then over here we have a cork board where we've been putting our little pictures of our travels. There's a lot more room for adventure to fill up there. And then here's the bed. We were originally gonna paint it white, but then I got the idea to stain a bamboo mat, and we threw that up there, and I actually really love it because it ties in the floor and the lighter wood up here. So we have a full XL bed, which we really love. It's actually like the most comfortable bed I've ever slept on, which is nice. We have our switches that has all our lights to our fan. We have a light that goes down to our garage. Air Max fan up here above the bed, which is always nice because when we're trying to sleep, it's always nice to have that flow of air. And then we have the factory made AC that came with the bus, and it makes it really cold in here. It can get down to 55 degrees. And we have these hooks so that way we can put a curtain up and we can just chill on our bed, and it gets super cold on the really hot days. Now we're in our hallway area. So in a lot of rigs, people make their beds their end part of their bus, but we decided to switch ours to horizontal, and so it created this little hallway for us. So now we have this wardrobe that we found on Facebook Marketplace, and I refurbished it all, and I made little dried flower resin knobs, which I'm obsessed with. So if we open this up, this is where we have all our hanging clothes, and that's also where I store my skincare and my makeup, so it's a really nice place to put a lot of extra stuff in there as well as storage. Going this way, we have some more storage for our clothes, and I have a little bench. All right, and then we installed this fold-out desk, and this is where I create all my earrings on the road. It's really nice because it has all this storage in here. I can fit up a lot of my earring supplies in there, which is nice. And then these are our curtains. I made these with a cork material. And then these leather straps are pretty easy, and then you just roll them up, and then you can just undo these and they come down. Alright, so now we're in the exterior. We have these two e-bikes, which is really nice since we have such a big rig. We like to camp out places and then take the e-bikes into town. It makes it really easy for us to do stuff in town that it's fun. So in the storage space, we have our water tank. We have a 40-gallon water tank in there. We have all my setup for my earring business for markets. We have his DJing equipment in there as well. So we have an 8 by 6 foot rooftop deck, which is really nice because in the morning we like to go up there, have some hot chocolate. Sometimes I do my makeup up there, just have a relaxing morning. And the sunsets are always the best up there. I think we've gotten like 8 people up there at once. I'd say just get out there. I overthought about it way too much.
Hopefully everything will be down below for the link for you guys to check it out. Thanks again for seeing our home on wheels, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the road.